and went to their respective holes. Some guys have a bite to eat. Some will go to the fitness fans and do a light little cardio, make sure they stay warm, and others will just sit back and hang back and tell stories in the locker room.
What did Billy Ray Brown, the player, used to do?
Well, probably a lot of practical jokes being played, a lot of conversation. And there we go. We have play resume. Look at Jordan Speith's scorecard there. He's one underneath the current cut line at +3. It'll be Sergio Garcia first to play here, just off the edge of the green here. Par 4 11th, measuring 472 yards. Garcia can ill afford to lose another one, and that is interesting because, one, you had a chance to place the ball. All the players mark their ball before they went into play. Not sure what the issue is there.
Speith and Koepka, you see where they are, lying 2 here on the par 4 11th. And here's Koepka with the flag stick out, looking to hole it. Oh, and he nearly does.
Wow, what a comeback there. Still got some work left. That ball ran out. We asked about the speed of the greens. It's still there, that's for sure. Currently coming off a birdie at the par 5 10th. He's at 2 under par. Now Jordan Speith up against the primary cut of rough here. He too also has the flag stick out. Yeah, pretty good break. Once you play was suspended, they had the players mark their ball, then they have to come back and recreate the lie that they had. You know, with the rain that mashed the grass down a bit, and saw there Koepka and Speith missing the green here, had the flag stick out trying to make it.
That's part of the reason why it was so surprising to see Sergio come up so short there. Garcia has 35 feet for his par to remain at 6 over.
He will move to 7 over for the championship. Bogey here at the 11th.
And running out of time now, Billy Ray.
It certainly is. He's only got a couple opportunities.
And this is what we've been talking about since Sergio had those back-to-back bogeys in 2 and 3. You don't want to have to go into 16, the Green Mile, needing a birdie or 2 to make the cut. And he's coming close to that scenario.
Well, we'll know a lot more what's going to be asked of him to make the cut and be around for the weekend after he finishes the par 5 15th. Koepka inside right here. Green's very smooth after the rain.
Koepka still 6 back of Kisner. And now Speith to finish off his par. tee. 30 yards
away from the green from 11.
Let's check out our virtual eye technology with this 12th hole. Downhill, a slight dogleg right.
Yeah, it's one that's gettable today. 472 yards. See the tee box in that right-hand side there, forcing the player to play a tee shot from left to right. No bunkers down here at all. Tough driving hole to get it in the fairway. Second shot, slightly back up the hill. Went to a hole location in that back left portion today. And we'll get the first look now to see how receptive the greens will be, if it has changed any at all. I don't think by much. That's a great look. What the player's asked to do here. Start it inside the rough down the left-hand side. Trying to work it back a little bit from left to right.
And staying out to the left. And Koepka appears to have missed the fairway here off the tee at number 12.
Not a breath of wind out there right now.
No.
You look to see the golf course before the rain delay. His featured group had an incredible gallery following this group. Good start there for Speith. Big high fade there. Just pounds it. Not much roll. 298 yards and maybe just a couple extra yards of roll. So the pre-shot routine there with Garcia with his right hand, making sure that he gets the club in front of him on the way down, where it didn't get stuck behind him.
That one on a similar line as Koepka's, but not as far left as Brooks. But nonetheless, we talked about this morning with the dew on the Bermuda rough. You're going to see a similar type feel with the rain that we've had in the rough.
Yeah, certainly. You'll hear a totally different sound now with this wet rough. It'll almost be like a thud once it comes out.
After a weather delay, second round back underway here at Quail Hollow. We're back with more live second round coverage of the 99th PGA Championship with Billy Ray Brown. I'm Andrew Catalan. We thank you for joining us throughout the day. We've been with you since 8:25 this morning on Feature Group 2. Began the day with Fowler, Rahm, and McIlroy, and now you see Koepka, Garcia, and Speith. Their tee shots here at the 12th hole, and it's Koepka that's deeper into the rough than Garcia.
And it's going to be certainly hard if you think of Koepka where his ball's positioned off the tee. He's going to have to keep this down. Boy, he's got a pretty good break there. He's got a path where he can actually try to run it up on this green. We saw before we looked at that virtual shot from the green back down the fairway. You saw just slightly back uphill the second shot place. Speith, it looks like it'll be first to play. 155 yards, center cut.
Jordan Spieth has still not made a birdie today. He's 2 over on his round.
Yeah, this will be a great indication how receptive the greens are going to be here after that rain. This is a 9-iron for Spieth. Coming in there. Might be some of the players that played poorly leaving. You never know. Well, that'd have to be a big name carrying that one right there.
Well, there's a few big names that aren't here this weekend.
Speed currently 1 under the cut line. Oh, look at the shot here. Is it enough? Let's see how receptive. Yes, actually spins the ball back. A little unlucky there. Beautifully done, just underneath the hole for Speith.
And he'll have a great chance for his first birdie of the day.
Did you see what he said there? That ball spun back, actually.
All right, now Garcia into the rough.
Now listen to this sound here. It's going to be like a thud. Just so heavy.
Wow.
With that rain trying to chase it up the green.
It's not going to get there.
Yeah, it's going to come back down a bit. A little false front there.
Still going back. Now Koepka's second.
Yeah, pretty good break there. Split the trees there, and it comes up short too. You just hear how heavy that rough is there. All the moisture in that Bermuda grass.
Your best guess, if we didn't have that rain, would Koepka's ball be up on the green
Certainly
right now?
So. Yeah, 100%. Well, I don't know. It could have gone over the green the way it's been running out.
And certainly an adjustment needs to be made by the players following the rain delay that we've had.
Looking ahead at some of the hole locations that are coming down the stretch, I have to go to 17, the par 3, second hole of the Green Mile. Par 3 is going to be measuring 177 yards. Man, you should be able to take dead aim there today. Remember, there's a sub-air system here, and what a sub-air system does under each and every green, it extracts moisture from the green.
Right now, 70 players at +4 or better.
When we came on the air, there were 72 players at +4 or better. So already players on the green making bogeys. Now just one more person needs to make a bogey, and it will go to +5.
That would be welcome news for Sergio Garcia, part of our feature group coverage, currently at 7 over par.
He will be first to play his third shot just short of the green here at 12. He's got to get it up the slope. Speith was lucky. He was about 2 feet short from coming back down that ridge. This ball will come in very low. A couple hops and check. Oh my, pulls it up against that slope. And it's going to work. Interesting approach there.
Garcia will have a putt for par.
See, he was having to look up. You could just really just see back. It's such an upslope. You can probably see only probably 3/4 of the flag stick there. Couldn't see the base of the flag.
Billy Ray, Hideki Matsuyama just made another birdie. He's now 7 under par and 1 shot behind Kevin Kisner.
6 under right now is not looking very good, Andrew, I must admit.
For those of you who did not hear, Billy Ray believes the winner will be 6 under par come Sunday.
Koepka, same line as Garcia's got to get it up the slope. Just gets it inside the mark there. Jordan Speith, you see the left of the flag. Probably a little over. Yeah, it's about an hour and a half to maybe an hour and 45 minutes of daylight left here. I can tell you as a player, they will push through this, making sure they get done. They do not want to come back out early in the morning, this featured group here, and finish their round. Speith for his first birdie of the day. Uphill, breaking left to right.
11 feet for birdie for Speith.
Got this play way outside the left. He must dive this ball in. Don't want to power it through the break.
Get in.
That's exactly what he did.
First one of the day for Jordan Speith.
Take one more look at it here. Is there any doubt? Center cut.
Now 2 over for the championship. Jordan Spieth trying to build some momentum here to close out his second round.
Even though the little different angle of attack that Koepka's got, he certainly got a good read from Speith. Watch his hands here. They're going to lock once he gets them on there. See the putter head. Feel the putter standing up. Look how smooth it lands on into the ground. Just buries that one too.
Well played by Brooks Koepka after he missed the fairway left.
That's what you have to do, recover.
Still 6 back of Kisner.
Must
make. Yeah.
Must make here for Garcia. Not done yet.
Garcia goes to 8 over par. He admitted in his pre-tournament news conference. He did not come in here with a lot of momentum. Of course, got married a couple weeks ago. And unless there's a dramatic turnaround, Garcia will not be around for the weekend.
Looking there at the par 3 13th today, measuring 216 yards. As predicted, the cut has gone to +5. And I think it will, I don't think it has a chance to go to 6. You know, look at this par 3. 216 yards over a ravine. Probably one of the most docile greens here. There's a little ridge there that will take the ball down to the right, but anything just left of the flag, just below the hole, is where you're looking for today.
4 years ago, the green was moved approximately 15 yards to the left of the former location, and that changed some of the contours. And you've heard a lot of the golfers say that this is just a different course and they're accustomed to playing. Obviously, the big changes that we've chronicled, but even some little subtle things have certainly affected the play this year compared to previous Wells Fargo championships.
And this is a 5-iron for Speith, coming off the birdie at the par 4 12th. Looks like he's going to try to draw this ball in here, start it right. Certainly is. A bullet there. See if he catches that ridge. Nope.
That's one of the spots where it will trickle off the green.
Anywhere left of the hole now.
Same thing happened to him on 6. Remember, it just came a little short.
Yep. He knew exactly. He didn't get the ball left of the hole. He knew exactly what the outcome of the shot was when it was in the air. You see there, trees, not a breath of wind. A textbook setup here by Koepka. Watching when he hits here. Watch his spine angle. That's the tilt to the back. Stays in that throughout the swing there. He too loses this to the right. Jordan Speith will get a look at that shot from Koepka.
And now Sergio.
+8 now.
Good news is the cut line just moved to +5, but he's not showing any signs of making a move.
Wow. He's got this left of the hole.
Go, Serge.
What a shot that is right there. 216 yards.
Our feature group off here at the par 3 13th at Quail Hollow. Speith missed their tee shots at this par 3 to the right. Koepka will be first to play.
You see he's having to navigate right there, the little ridge just in front of him. Playing way back in the stance, going to catch it first. Boy, the splatter into that area right there is very wet. You saw that drain behind him. That's where the green surface water runs off. Not enough to be casual water.
It's got to be a nice little break for Speith to see that. We could see the water come off the club as Koepka made contact. Something for Speith now to keep in mind.
You know, I got to tell you, the way Jordan attacks the golf ball on his regular side, I think it is going to help him with this shot here. He really chases down these shots with his right side, making sure he catches the ball first. See how strong that right side is right on top. Just explodes it up that hill. How about that shot?
Beauty.
Good read there from Koepka. Excuse me. That he was able to see that shot. Speith, watching Koepka, that ball exploded in there. He just soaked in the type of shot that he needed to play and executed perfectly.
Let's see if Garcia can roll in a long one. Sergio has 27 feet for birdie.
He would get within 2 of the cut line if he finds the bottom here. Oh my.
Garcia remains at 8 over par. 4 over on his round today. Well, Koepka just made a nice par save at the 12th. Can he do it again here at 13? Just inside 14 feet for his par.
Yeah, not much break here. Straight back up. So he got it outside the hole.
Bogey for Koepka at 13. He's now 2 over on his round today and 7 shots off the lead.
Speith leaving nothing to chance.
Okay. And now we go to the 14th hole. And what will these golfers decide to do here? Let's take a closer look, Billy Ray.
Such an exciting hole here. Actually drivable today with that hole location on that front right today. 290 yards. Anything's possible here. Yeah, this is where players have a chance to get back in the ball game, especially here at this par 4, then also the par 5 15th. It's all about now Speith will be first. He's going with 3 wood.
And they're accustomed to playing. Obviously the big changes that we've chronicled, but even some little subtle things have certainly affected the play this year compared to previous Wells Fargo championships.
And this is a 5-iron for Speith coming off the birdie. The par 4 12th. Looks like he's going to try to draw this ball in here, start it right. Certainly is. A bullet there. See if he catches that ridge. No.
It's one of the spots where it will trickle off the green.
Anywhere left of the hole now.
Same thing happened to him on 6. Remember, it just came a little short.
Yep. He knew exactly. He didn't get the ball left of the hole. He knew exactly what the outcome of the shot was when it was in the air. You see there, trees, not a breath of wind. A textbook setup here by Koepka. Watching when he hits here. Watch his spine angle. That's the tilt to the back. Stays in that throughout the swing there. He too loses this to the right. Jordan Spieth, we get a look at that shot from Koepka.
And now Sergio.
+8 now.
Good news is the cut line just moved to +5, but he's not showing any signs of making a move.
Wow. He's got this left of the hole.
Go, Serge.
What a shot that is right there. 216 yards.
Our feature group off here at the par 3 13th at Quail Hollow.
See what he's having to navigate right there, the little ridge just in front of him. Got the ball playing way back in the stance, going to catch it first. Boy, the splatter into that area right there is very wet. That's, you saw that drain behind him. That's where the green surface water runs off. Not enough to be casual water.
It's got to be a nice little break for Speith to see that. We could see the water come off the club as Koepka made contact. Something for Speith now to keep in mind.
You know, I got to tell you, the way Jordan attacks the golf ball on his regular side, I think it is going to help him with this shot here. He really chases down these shots with his right side, making sure he catches the ball first. See how strong that right side is right on top. Just explodes it up that hill. How about that shot?
Beauty.
Good read there from Koepka. Excuse me. That he was able to see that shot. Speith watching Koepka, that ball exploded in there. He just soaked in the type of shot that he needed to play and executed perfectly.
Let's see if Garcia can roll in a long one. Sergio has 27 feet for birdie.
He would get within 2 of the cut line if he finds the bottom here. Oh my.
Garcia remains at 8 over par. 4 over on his round today. Well, Koepka just made a nice par save at the 12th. Can he do it again here at 13? Just inside 14 feet for his par.
Yeah, not much break here. Straight back up. Got it outside the hole.
Bogey for Koepka at 13. He's now 2 over on his round today and 7 shots off the lead.
Speith leaving nothing to chance.
Okay. And now we go to the 14th hole. And what will these golfers decide to do here? Let's take a closer look, Billy Ray.
Such an exciting hole here. Actually drivable today with that hole location on that front right today. 290 yards. Anything's possible here. Yeah, this is where players have a chance to get back in the ball game, especially here at this par 4, then also the par 5 15th. It's all about how aggressive you want to get. Fairway depth slope from right to left. Not as much run out. Given the wet conditions now.
Yeah, so far today, the 14th is playing as the second easiest hole. Only the 15th is playing easier. So these next 2 holes, great opportunity for the golfers in our feature group to make up some ground on Kisner, and for Garcia to make up some ground on the cut line, which he is 3 shots outside of right now.
Yeah, he's thinking about that right now. I know what play Garcia is going to make. Definitely a driver.
Has to.
Now Speith will be first. He's going with 3 wood. Seeing there, checking to see if there's any wind at all. Not much of a breeze whatsoever here. If there's anything, any wind at all, it's coming from the player's back.
Green is not clear up ahead at 14, so Speith has to wait.
Up ahead. Just finished. And Charles just made eagle at this hole, so it can be done here at 14.
I asked you very early this morning if you thought there would be an eagle on this hole, and you said yes. So there you go.
Well, I told you the cut line would go to +5, and it's gone to +5. Told you there'd be an eagle here, and there's been an eagle. I'm lacking now in my prediction of what under par would be at the end of the week. Still not done yet.
Arguably the most important prediction you've had to make.
Well, we'll revisit that on Sunday afternoon.
All right. Fair enough. Here's Speith ready to go, except he's not.
That's just a little nervous energy there. That's part of his routine. He's not really confident, ready to go. He goes back to the towel, tries the grip off, and resets. Just cannot lose it left here. He's on the left-hand side of the tee box. He's going to hit a draw, though. Good looking line here. Up the right-hand side, needs a little kick. See if it runs out a bit, even though the rain. Oh, wow. Oh, my.
That was deep.
Huge mistake there to miss that far right. I'm not sure you can get the ball in the green from there.
Yeah, that's the one place. Well, I shouldn't say the one place you can't miss, because you can't miss left, but that's not going to be fun where Speith is.
That's going to be a tough decision. Now Garcia going with 3-wood. This is not because he's playing safe. He thinks he can get it down that hill. It's down 268 yards up to that bunker. Playing downhill, playing more like 280 yards to the front of the green.
Off to the right as well, but you can see it sitting up.
It's not going to matter.
Yeah, that's still a rough spot.
No, I'm fine with it.
Well, we saw today early on Ricky Fowler put it in that greenside bunker with an iron, if you can remember. Certainly Koepka much longer than him. This is going to be a rip here. I'm not sure this is really not a layup shot. I mean, he thinks he has a chance to get there, actually. Comes back down. Fairway slopes from right to left. Well positioned there, just below the hole. The location just over. A little elbow in the green on the right-hand side.
Koepka okay. Speith and Garcia will have intriguing second shots coming up here at the 14th. You're watching the 99th PGA Championship. Welcome back to our live coverage. Second round of the 99th PGA Championship. Our feature group of Garcia, Speith, and Koepka. And you see Garcia off to the left of your screen.
Garcia and Speith have missed the green to the right. They like to punt from here. I mean, this is a big ask just to get the ball on the green. There's a virtual eye there. The player's face. Koepka going with iron off the tee, just short. And he'll be first to play here. Coming straight back up the green. This is going to be a shot that's going to have a lot of spin here. I've already seen the greens have been much more receptive. Catches it heavy. Wow.
That's a big mistake by Koepka.
Wow. Didn't see that coming there. That was a golden opportunity there for Koepka.
So how would you play this if you're Sergio or Speith?
Well, you're going to play it totally different. Sergio needing birdie here. He's going to, you can see the ball, but he's going to take direct aim. Watch how high he tries it. Watch the speed here. Now just keeping it on the green is going to be a task here. And that's exactly what Speith is going to have to contend with coming out of the rough. Garcia's ball was sitting on top of that Bermuda grass. Speeth's ball, you can't even see it. I'm not sure the play he's going to make here. He might actually try to put the ball in the greenside bunker. Maybe go out front left. That's where he's looking right now.
That's where he's looking.
Now you got to make sure you get it out of here, though.
Yeah, you can't even stop it there.
Talked about that after they hit the tee shot. Just keeping it on the green was going to be impossible. Huge mistake off the tee. We heard early on in our telecast, John Rahm was upset with his tee shot there. He didn't see it. He backed off, hit a poor tee shot to the left. He walked away with bogey. And this is why I love short holes right there. If you're not spot on off the tee, you pay the price. But a player knows you don't make the mistake. Right, you do have some room a little bit left, even though the water's there. This is not helping this group. Well, they probably would have to wait back at the 15th anyway, a par 5 that they can get to. Still a good hour and 20 minutes of daylight left.
Well, Sergio went up to his shot and already hit his third.
Yeah, he's thinking about getting done.
Yeah. Third shot for Speith.
Well, what a shot there. After that tee shot, you'll have a chance to save par. Koepka, his third after his second shot, hit it heavy, came up short, pitching back up the hill. He'll have some work left. Garcia has already played his third.
All right, that's where Garcia's third shot ended up. He's 18 feet from the hole. This is for his par to remain at 8 over.
There goes his chances there.
He's now bogeyed 3 of his last 4 holes, and the projected cut at +5. Koepka trying to avoid back-to-back bogeys. This for par at 14 after a wonderful tee shot. Koepka is going to drop at least one.
This would be some save for Speith after that tee shot. Unable to hold the green with the second. Didn't have a chance at all to keep the ball in the green. Wonderful third at pitch from the long rough.
Good save from Speith.
It's supposed to be an easy hole.
Yeah.
Had to work hard for that 4.
Remains at 2 over par. In case you're wondering, in PGA Championship history, the largest comeback after 36 holes, 9 shots. It's been done twice. Bob Rosberg in 1959, Bob Tway in 1986.
He made that bunker shot against Norman.
Right now, Jordan Spieth is 10 shots behind Kevin Kisner. Let's look at our virtual eye technology and this 15th hole.
511 yards. Check that 562. Tee shot in that area. 307 comes into play, that's for sure. 18 feet back up the hill. Hole location on that front left today. Ideally, I'd like to come in from the left-hand side of the fairway, trying to negate some of that slope there on the left-hand side. Easiest hole up to this point today. 4.71, just under par. And
well, coming off the 14th, Brooks Koepka showing some frustration, slamming his putter down. That was a golden opportunity to at least make a birdie, at worst a par, and he settles for bogey.
now Speith on the tee. Playing pretty quickly there. 4 holes to play here.
Let's see who just went to 8 over.
Stay there.
This grouping here would love to get done and not have to come back tomorrow morning and finish a hole.
Look at this guy, Matsuyama, on a tear right now. He just birdied 17.
Our colleague early on today, Gary McCord, he said at 4:15 p.m. mark this down, Billy Ray, Hideki Matsuyama will be your winner. Pretty good prediction there, baby, by McCord.
He's 7 under today with 1 hole left to play. And now tied for the lead with Kevin Kisner.
Jordan Speed safe from the fairway. Garcia up the left-hand side. There's a long tee shot by Speith. I won't get too emotional. We saw Koepka as he came off the green there at 14. Time to regroup now. Don't force the issue here. He's got plenty of power to get this par 5 and 2. Just find the fairway. Absolutely hammers this one here. Carries it 315 yards. That's way down there.
Koepka, Garcia, and Speith playing the par 5 15th. Two-way tie at the top. Matsuyama and Kisner. Round 2 rolls on from Quail Hollow Club here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Look at our feature group, Garcia, Koepka, and Speith. And their drives here on the big par 5 15. 321 for Koepka. That's go range.
Oh, certainly so. Jordan Speith will have 272 back up the hill. Just ball sitting above his feet. That's going to be the shape of shot that he wants to hit. That's going to help him. When the ball's above your feet, swing becomes a little bit flatter around your body, so your swing becomes a little bit more of a radius. It's going to help him work this ball from right to left. You certainly don't want to go against the slope.
Speith made birdie here yesterday in the first round. Looking to pick up some more ground here today. His second shot.
Salazzo's to the right, said mud ball. Needs to get down there. Man, another tough shot for Speith just to keep it on the green there. That front left, and there's a huge slope just left of the flag. Pretty good break though, coming off that slope there on the right hand side.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
Yeah, certainly so. Garcia. 251 yards. Off the side slope. Way out to the right, trying to bring it in from right to left. Pitch up and over that ridge, and once it gets over that ridge, really picks up speed. Massive drive by Koepka.
Second shot on the way for Koepka at 15. All three out to the right.
Easier pitch though if you miss left. They're coming back up the slope. Now they got the work cut out for them. I don't think they'll challenge that flag, even though it's a short little pitch. It'll be out to the right a bit.
Back out to the 15th here at Quail Hollow. Jordan Spieth, Brooks Koepka, and Sergio Garcia all missing to the right, although Spieth's ball did move back a little bit closer to the bunker here at 15.
Well, that makes the shot much tougher. He has to come over the bunker. Cannot see the bottom of the flagstick from where he's coming. It comes up over the slope, then back downhill. Oh, that's a bit unlucky there. Still a very good shot, not far from going back down the slope. Very surprised. Now that was a very good shot there, Jordan. Very small window to land that ball in and keep it on the green. Yeah, that's that much, a foot. It was off a tight lie too. Now Koepka coming across the green. Surprised he's not marking the ball there. Speith.
Yeah, earlier today on this hole, we saw Rory McIlroy and hit John Rahm's ball on this green.
No surprise, though, that ball came up short. He's showing some disgust, is Koepka. But you get it past the flag here, it's going off the green.
Third for Garcia with putter. Look at this.
Oh, great touch there.
So Billy Ray up ahead on 18. Hideki Matsuyama has a 13-foot putt for birdie. That would give him a 63. Would be the 20th to shoot 63 in a PGA championship.
Wow. Great nugget there, Andrew. Crack staff there. Ratcher giving you great information there. Just nudging him down the hill.
Koepka still even par as he heads off to the Green Mile. 3 holes to go in his second round after a par here at the 15th. Well, chance here for Speith.
Yeah, learned a lot from Koepka's putt.
9 feet for birdie.
Yeah, if this goes in, it'll be the last couple rolls here. Oh, on the move early there. Oh, still catches part of the hole. Wow. I've seen this before from Speith on the move early. It dives left at the end there, catches a lot of the hole. There's his foot. He almost beat it to the hole.
Yeah. Still just 1 birdie today for Jordan Spieth. Much needed there for Sergio Garcia as he rolls in a birdie, but again, the projected cut at +5, so been a long day for Sergio. Par for Jordan Spieth. +2 and 10 shots back for the time being. As we mentioned, Matsuyama has a birdie putt coming up. He's at 8 under par, tied for the lead with Kisner. All right, Billy Ray, time for the Green Mile.
Yeah, 16 to par 4, demanding off the tee. And made much easier, though, today with the lack of breeze. And then you go to the par 3. 17th today, measuring 177 yards. Then no matter what the conditions are, the tough 18, tough off the tee. You see that creek as it meanders down the whole left-hand side throughout the green from the tee. And a really tough green to read. Just so far from right to left does the green toward that water.
'78 players right now at +5 or better, top 70 in ties. Make the cut for the weekend. This is a hole that gives a lot of golfers trouble. It especially gave our feature group trouble yesterday, as both Speith and Koepka made bogey and Garcia made double bogey here at 16. Still waiting for that birdie attempt from Matsuyama at 18. Down the left side for Sergio here at 16 in the fairway. Now Speith chatting with his caddy Michael Greller. Seems to like that one.
Yeah, well, should.
Speith going for the career Grand Slam this week, and at the next two majors there will be golfers going for the career Grand Slam. Next year's Masters, Rory McIlroy will have a chance to complete it, and at the U.S. Open next year, Phil Mickelson will have a chance.
That bunker out there, 298 yards. Koepka has the power to carry that bunker. Oh, beautiful drive there by Koepka, wow. And that's way out there. Look at the ball run out.
Second round winding down here at Quail Hollow. You're watching live coverage of the 99th PGA Championship. Starting to get a little bit darker here in Charlotte. Sunset 8:16 local time, but this featured group, they're starting to move a little bit now, Billy Ray.
They certainly are. They do not want to come back tomorrow morning early and finish this second round. There's a good look there from virtual eye what the players have left. All three players finding the fairway. Koepka with a bomb off the tee, 328 yards at the 179 yards left. Split screen here, you see Speith go, stays on top of the ball, drops the club to the inside. Full release there, stays well behind that. Now look at Koepka, takes the club on the outside line, shifts the shaft over just a little bit. See, swings out to the left, promoting that ball flight from left to right. Full rotation there, gave that the full treatment, that's for sure.
See the driving distance this week. Koepka 319 off the tee. Matsuyama missed the birdie attempt at 18. He just tapped in for par to shoot a 64 today. That is the low round of the week thus far here at Quail Hollow, and Matsuyama is tied for the lead with Kisner at 8 under par. A 64. What a round by Matsuyama.
Yeah, at the start of the day, the way things were going, I think that rain delay, we thought it might derail him and lose momentum, but not the case. He made 2 birdies coming in today after the rain delay. Look at that. Not a breath of wind. Jason Day also making a move. He's birdied 13 and 14. He's 6 under for the championship, 5 under for the day.
Careful. Front left for Sergio here at 16.
Just not on.
Sergio was in a 3-man playoff at Quail Hollow back in 2005. Lost that tournament to Vijay Singh.
And this shape shot right here should fit at that location on that right side. Jordan Speed nicely likes to work these middle irons from left to right. Okay.
Jordan just 1 start at Quail Hollow. That was 4 years ago. He finished tied for 32nd. Now Koepka. 179 to the hole. Look at this shot from Koepka. Aggressive line. And Koepka will have a look at birdie here at 16. We'll see if Koepka can knock this one in when we come back. Matsuyama and Kisner tied for the lead. Sunset is about a half hour from now. And our feature group trying to finish out this second round. This is the putt of Garcia on the way for a birdie.
Good roll there. With sunset, there'll be enough light. They'll
Sure.
probably have an extra 15 to 20 minutes to finish.
Ten birdies today here at the challenging 16th. Koepka has 20 feet, Speith 41 feet. Sergio's going to finish out. What does Jordan have to contend with here with this putt?
Well, he's got a little ridge, just a subtle ridge just between himself and the hole. That slope is just to his left. Pretty straight coming back up the hill, though. He's looking there to the left. It will influence his putt from the get-go. Should have enough speed, though. It's really not going to send it out to the right much, but it comes over that hill and it will turn back gently to the right. Up over that ridge, should turn back to the right here. All right. Yeah, that's the question. It's still running out there. Jordan gets a little nervous around those short putts there. Where's his emotions on the sleeve, that's for sure. Exactly how he stands.
Now here's Koepka. Just inside 20 feet for his birdie. Trying to get back under par for the championship. This would take him to 1 under, and he's got it. Nicely done. Just the 11th birdie today at the 16th hole.
Man, that ball did not break at all. I mean, that was a tough putt to read after bogeys at 13 and 14 in the mixed hue par at 15. Starts the green mile with a birdie at 16. Interesting that he played the gettable holes poorly, and now the start of the green mile, one of the most difficult holes at Quail Hollow Club, and makes a birdie. Maybe a little lack of focus at times.
Now Speith to finish off his par and remain at 2 over par. All right, off to the par 3 17th for our feature group. Two holes left to play. This group looking good to finish today.
Oh, certainly so. I think actually a couple groups behind the grouping here of Speith, and we'll have a great opportunity, and that would be one of our people that are a couple behind, Jason Day. Now look at here, 177 yards today, and given the recent rains, the greens have softened up somewhat. I think it's gettable today, with one because of the softness of the greens, but also the lack of breeze.
Six birdies today. That's all here at the 17th. While we wait for our feature group to tee off, let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. We can tell you that Jason Day just missed a short birdie putt at 15, so he makes par at 15, and he is 2 shots back. Chris Stroud is 3 under on his round and 6 under for the championship. And Justin Thomas is putting together a very nice round. He's 5 under on the day. And now 3 under for the tournament. There's Koepka at 1 under. '76 players now at +5 or better.
Still don't think there's enough players out there to get it to +6. Possibility. Look at that lineup right there. Club pointed right at the flagstick. Toes just left of the flag.
He's taking dead aim.
So that ridge should come down just a bit. Easy. All right.
Koepka will have another chance for birdie.
Sir, will. The greens are certainly much more receptive after the rain delay. Some hour and 43 minutes. Play was suspended. Forecast looks pretty good for tomorrow. Speaking of taking dead aim, just right of the flag. See if it stays up on the ridge to fall off on that right side. It will not. Fine line there at the green at 17. Rolling a little back, bowls over almost like an upside down saucer.
Now Jordan Spieth from the left side of the teeing ground here at 17.
Oh, good looking shot here, just left the flag.
He likes it.
Why not?
Koepka and Spieth will have birdie opportunities here at 17. Step aside for a moment. We'll be back with more live coverage of the 99th PGA Championship. Feature group number 2 at the 99th PGA Championship with Billy Ray Brown. I'm Andrew Catalan. And Sergio Garcia on the par 3 17th. Missed the green to the right. So again, Garcia will use putter.
Well, that's been the common play from this part of the green, coming back up the hill, up and over that slope. Funnels the ball down the right hand side here. Ball bounced quite a bit there.
Good run by Sergio.
Yep, good judge of pace. Just not his week. Really didn't put himself in position to make a run there at all. Started back at the 7th hole when we were trying to get him going there. Made the mistake there, hit it in the water with his second shot out to the right. That make him bogey. Koepka. Even though his putt up to the hole, slightly back up the hill, once it gets past the hole by a couple feet, it starts to run away from the player, so you have to pay attention here.
Koepka has a lot of baseball in his blood. His great uncle Dick wrote 2 World Series rings, won the NL MVP with the Pirates. Brooks played baseball as a kid before turning to golf around the time he entered high school, but he's still a huge baseball fan. He was at the All-Star game in Miami last month.
Good try there.
He brings the heat off the tee, that's for sure, too.
He certainly does.
All right, now Jordan Spieth, 20 feet for birdie to get to +1. And again, we see some run out on Spieth's putts.
Yeah, the whole location's tough. It gets past the hole and then it runs out. Jordan's at 2 over par. He's trying to make something happen. Still some work left here to remain at +2. Okay. And I still have to roll with the Spanish legs here, come to 18. Try to put the ball in the fairway. Demanding tee shot at the 18th.
Par for Garcia at 17. Now here's Koepka. Three pars for our feature group here at the par 3 17th, and they'll head out to 18 to close out their second round. Let's take a closer look at this 18th hole. Such a demanding way to finish Quail Hollow.
It certainly is. You look at the team ground, it just sets you up right down that water line. You need to hit a little draw right to left. I'd expect Koepka, though, he'll challenge that left-hand side and try to fade it off that hazard there, keeping it away from there. The second shot straight back into a green that slopes hard from right to left, a couple ridges, false front there. Such a demanding tee shot.
Yeah, but playing as the 7th toughest today, I think with that whole location back a little bit, you can run it up a little bit more.
Yeah, it's just because of the whole location. The drive is what it is. It's tough no matter what. A little weight on the tee here at 18. There's a group in the fairway and also a group on the green. It's not one of the tee shots here that you want to wait on. You have to get up there and tend to your business pretty quickly. See a lot of light right there from our cameras. They show much more light than there actually is. It's starting to darken pretty quickly here.
Jason Day playing the Green Mile. He's 6 under with 3 holes left to go. Justin Thomas just closed out a round of 66. He's 3 under par.
This makes for an exciting weekend.
Cut line staying at +5. 77 players at 5 over or better.
There's an outside chance it could go to 6.
Well, it looks like one club pro is going to make the cut. Omar Uresti. A 70 today, 2 over par, so Omar will be here for the weekend. Well done.
Yeah, Omar played his college golf at University of Texas, played a number of years on the PGA Tour. Went back into the club professional ranks. Mike Small there, head coach of the Fighting Illini, University of Illinois.
Last year, none of the club pros made the cut at Baltusrol. The year prior at Whistling Straits, 1 club pro made it, Brian Gaffney. So kudos to Omar, who actually won the PGA Professional Championship in Oregon earlier this year in a playoff.
All right, see up ahead there. Fairway clearing here at 18.
There goes Koepka.
Well, he's not going with the cut. He's taking a center cut here. Square stance here. Starts it off just inside the bunker. Trying to fade it down the center, see if he catches the right-hand side of the fairway. No, he certainly doesn't. That's a hard angle, too, because this green does slope hard from right to left. He'll be very defensive with his second shot here at 18. Coming from that right-hand rough. Ideally, you'd like it up the left-hand side, especially given the whole location today in that back right portion.
Sergio made double here at 18 yesterday.
Challenge that left-hand side. Nicely done.
Okay. now Jordan Spieth.
He's lost this out to the right.
Very
In that fairway bunker. He'll have his work cut out for him. He might actually be forced to play just that front left portion of the green. And make their way down the fairway at the 18th. Andrew, it's been an interesting day today. Early on, we saw the greens firm up. Then we have the 1 hour and 43 minute weather delay, softens the greens. Saw some really hot action. Players not taking advantage of the shorter holes, 13 and 14, but Koepka making a little run there with the birdie at 16. You see him right there. Under par for the day. Hadn't got much out of his round today, has Koepka. Jordan's been a little loose. He's put himself out of position a couple times here on the inward half and was able to salvage pars on those holes. He put himself out of position.
How far back do you go, Billy Ray, in the leaderboard for those that have a chance to win it? You've got Matsuyama and Kisner at 8 under par.
Yeah, they separated themselves, you know, from probably a vast amount of the field. I think it's a better prediction on Sunday, but you look at players that are even par, 1 under. The round of 64 shot today by Matsuyama. If we have the same conditions, players will play a totally different mindset tomorrow, play a little bit more aggressive as they you know, make the cut there, feel themselves around the golf course, get more comfortable. Even 1 under par. They can move up the leaderboard pretty quickly.
Matsuyama was not the only 64 today. Francesco Molinari just posted a 64, and he's at 5 under for the championship. Projected cut remains +5, with 77 players at +5 or better right now. Take a look at the tee shots with our virtual eye technology here on 18. You see Spieth's ball in the bunker. He'll have 197 to the hole.
Garcia, the only player to find the fairway here at 18, and Spieth's going to be interesting to see if he's up close to that face of the bunker. He's going to have to choose a club that gets him over the lip and maybe just can get to the front portion of the green, just depending on where the ball has come to rest in the bunker.
Now Spieth came in very upbeat after his opening round of 72. Thought he left some birdies out on the course. Thought he had some chances that he didn't take advantage of, but figured he'd have some more chances today. Well, it's been slow going for Jordan Spieth. Just 1 birdie. It came on the 12th hole.
Garcia will be first to play from the fairway at 18. Second shot. (198 yards). Hole tucked back on that right-hand side of the green up on a little shelf. Just 6 paces over that ridge. Good look there. You see what he has to contend with. There's 2 ridges. One just in the front quarter of the green, and the second one in that back section.
Oh, nicely played by Sergio.
On the proper level there, you see that ridge. And some 3 or 4 paces over that ridge.
Now here's Speith in the bunker at 18.
Let's see, you have to contend with that lip. We'll see if he has enough club here to get it all the way back there. Hit the lip of the bunker, he said, shot it to the left. Oh, he is so lucky to ball.
He got a break.
Certainly so. He's not sure where it's at. It's down the slope there. Very lucky. Caught the top of the lip. Taking a chance. That's what we talked about. You've got to take the club, first and foremost, that gets you over the lip of the bunker, no matter how far you can hit it. You don't want to force the issue. He got a huge break there just outside the hazard line. Now Koepka choking down on it. Oh, you got to be kidding me. What a shot there. Landed that softly right into the face of that ridge. Beautifully done there. Brute strength there.
Do you think that Speith knows what the cut line is?
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Knows right, 100%.
Certainly, yes.
Because his weekend may have flashed before his eyes right there. If that ball had gotten wet, he still would have been okay.
Right. I mean, it's going to be 5 no matter what. You know, at least at 5. There's still a number of groups, both on front and back 9, still to play. What a break there. I mean, without that rain.
Yeah.
Up ball's in the hazard. He's up there. What he's looking at right now, he's looking scoreboard. Seeing where everyone stands. What do I need to do here? As a player, you know exactly what the cut line is. You know. That's the scoreboard he's looking at right there. Fine shots there by Garcia and Koepka. Just outside the hazard line. See that little footbridge? Pretty straightforward pitch, too. Got a pretty good break. The ball sitting up. Just blew the horn.
Yeah, I thought I heard
darkness certainly did, but the players have the option to finish on the current hole that they had teed off on.
Going to go out on a limb and think that these 3 are going to finish right here.
Yeah, that's a bold prediction, Andrew.
I figure one of us needs to make an accurate prediction here today. So
I think I've taken care of that.
Third shot for Speith. And he's got a little work to do to make par. And he's not happy about that.
That's interesting. Koepka. Just get to 2 under par. And around to 72.
Look at this. What a putt. Sergio cannot finish with a birdie, and his 2017 PGA Championship will come to a disappointing end as Garcia just was not able to fire here at Quail Hollow. Garcia shoots back-to-back 75s. And an 8 over par will not be around for the weekend. Now Speith, important putt to save par at 18. Bogey at 18 for Jordan Spieth. And at 3 over for the championship. He's 11 shots off the lead heading to the weekend. Yeah. It appears the career Grand Slam will have to wait for Spieth.
And that's too big of a deficit there, even for Speith. Now Koepka. He'll be 7 off the lead going into the weekend.
That's doable.
Yes, certainly so. With potential rounds of 64 out there, you bet.
1 under for 36 holes for the U.S. Open champion Brooks Koepka. 7 shots behind Matsuyama and Kisner. As we mentioned, the horn has blown. The players are allowed to finish the hole they were on, but there are some golfers who still have multiple holes to play, so they will not be able to finish the second round until tomorrow morning here in Charlotte. Here's how it stands right now with Matsuyama and Kisner at the top. Jason Day 2 shots off the lead. Should be an exciting weekend here at Quail Hollow. We look forward to bringing it to you starting tomorrow with more live coverage on feature group number 2. We started early this morning, 8:25.
Almost 12 hours ago we
Eastern
started our
time.